got a couple of fantastic games here tonight. I really feel like as we go into these semifinal matchups, things have taken twists and turns over the course of the year. And even on Tuesday night, there were some incredible twists and turns in the quarterfinal games in the first round of the region tournament. But I really believe we're here with the four best teams. The one team that can make a claim in the region that's probably a top four team that didn't make it here was Bardstown, who was knocked off by the Nelson County Lady Cardinals. And again, it's those Nelson County Lady Cardinals that are going to be playing in game one here of this semifinal. And again, Nelson County beat Bardstown twice in the regular season, 2 out of 3 matchups, once in the regular season, then obviously in the district tournament in that first round, which eliminated Bardstown from play. But here we are again with what I believe are the four best teams. You certainly got a really rising Elizabethtown Lady Panther squad led by Coach Donnie Sweeney. They're at 18-10. The District 17 champions, as they were able to knock off Central Hardin Lady Bruins in that championship game. We've got them playing again the Lady Cardinals of Nelson County tonight, led by Coach Michael Menifee. They're 20-11, and they are the runners-up from the District 19 tournament where they lost to Bardstown Bethlehem in the finals. So in the second game tonight at 8:30, a little later in the evening, we'll have, to me, what is a premier or a prime time matchup. It's going to be the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin, again, the runner-up to Elizabethtown in their tournament. They did beat Elizabethtown twice in the regular season, playing against the Banshees of Bardstown Bethlehem. And this is the second game tonight. That game will be a rematch of last year's championship game. So two top-rated, highly rated squads, the two top-rated teams in this region by RPI will be matching up at 8:30. Here in the first game, I'm telling you folks, four teams with opportunities to move on to the Sweet 16. Again, I think you got to give Bethlehem as the favorite, as the highest rated squad, as the favorite of that group of all four of these teams. But all four are capable of winning these two games for sure. The game we have here, the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown, have so much going for them right now. They did not play well against Marion County on Monday night. They came away with an 11-point victory over a squad I certainly expected them to handle by 20 or 30 points. Marion County did a great job getting here, knocking off Campbellsville in their district tournament, but it's certainly not the firepower, the kind of team that the Lady Panthers are. We'll see if they can play better tonight than they did in that first round of this tournament. But they advance. That's what you do in these tournaments. You advance on. But the Lady Panthers have so much going for them right now. Janice Armstrong is on fire for this squad. She did not have her best game in the previous round of this tournament, but in the district tournament, it was all Janice Armstrong. 16 points in the first round game against North Hardin, 26 in the championship game against the Lady Bruins, and she has been a revelation for this squad as a point guard, handling the ball, driving the ball, distributing the ball, shooting from three-point range. She's really been doing everything, especially of late, for this squad. And then obviously you've got the best player on the floor. I think one of 2 or 3 girls in the region who might have a claim that, hey, maybe I should have been the region player of the year, not Monica Lindsay at Central Hardin. Certainly I'm a little biased. I'm going to go with Monica every time. But Sarah Clark, as I believe the only player in the region to average a double-double, she averages 15 points and 11 boards, is probably the most well-rounded player you're going to see in the region. She can handle the ball. She can shoot the ball from the perimeter. She can play on the interior, rebounds, blocks, shots. She's really going to give everything to this Elizabethtown squad. She's the anchor. She's the rock. And, again, she didn't have a great game in round 1 of this tournament either, but she's been so consistent all year long and gives this team so much. Brooklyn Can, shooting the ball from the outside, handling the ball. She's such a better ball handler this year than in the previous season. So much stronger, so much better decision-making, and so she's really come along. I think the two that have improved the most this year, sophomore Brooklyn Brown, who I got to be honest, folks, love Brooklyn. Early in the season, looked a little lost, not sure of herself, lacking confidence, but she has incredible confidence right now. She led her team with 14 points in there in this first round of the region tournament. Really kind of took over when some of her teammates were struggling a little bit, and did a great job there. So she's come so far. She averages 5 points and 2 boards. And then you've got, of course, Harper Gregory, the freshman, averaging 5.5 points and 2.5 rebounds a game. That doesn't sound like a lot, but until about 12 games ago, she was averaging 2 points a game, and she has caught fire of late and played really good. She's such a key component to this team, along with Kristen Richie, who provides toughness, Ashlyn Can, who provides some good leadership and great minutes for this squad as well. So you've got a well-rounded team with 2 bigs, a great point guard, several other ball handlers. When they lost Kayra Freeman last year as their point guard, really the question was, do they have any ball handlers? Where are the ball handlers going to come from? Brooklyn Can struggled in that area last year, but she has come around and does a great job of that, and certainly the addition of Janice Armstrong has made all the difference in the world for this team. On the other side with Nelson County, it's just a tough call to make. They look like, on paper and when you watch them at times, the most talented squad top to bottom that you're going to find in the region. And then other times they just look lost as well. So they're just kind of an up and down group. Again, they've got a 20-11 record, led by Macy Runner with 13.5 points a game. Shayla Redmond, number 13, also averages 13 a game. So those two super talented. If they can go, they can take over a game themselves. Interestingly enough, in their first round matchup, it was actually Olivia Morris, who averages 9 points and 5 rebounds a game, who really did a great job kind of taking over in the interior, in the post, when they struggled a little bit. Avery Wilson, who's a sophomore, is also giving them great minutes, knocked down several three-point shots in that first-round game. They actually have 5 girls who average better than 8.5 points a game. That's incredible distribution of scoring. That's more people to average that many points than any other team in this region. To have 5 girls that average 8.5 or better points is unheard of. It just it doesn't exist here, and so there's a lot of depth there. Kaya Grabbert, the transfer over from Bardstown, Reagan Cambrone, Briley Linton, and the Simpson girls, Nora Kate and Megan, are going to add a lot to this squad. It is time for the national anthem as the colors are about to be presented on the floor, so we'll break for just a moment as we're going to hear the national anthem. Okay, so the colors have left the floor, and we're about ready for the starting lineups. It'll be PA announcer Malachi Mullins to announce the starting lineups. And one more point to make pregame here. These two teams mirror each other in a couple of ways, one of which is that neither one of them really has a senior that will produce on the floor tonight. So very young teams that I would expect to see again. They may even match up again next year in this tournament. So this is exciting for the sake of tonight itself, but also exciting because this may not be the only time we see this matchup in meaningful March action. So I would fully expect to see them be super competitive in this region next year as well. So for the Lady Cardinals, you've got number 12, Kendall Crawford, starting, along with number 33, Macy Runner, 35, Avery Wilson, number 13, Shayla Redmond, and number 25, Olivia Morris. Now for the Lady Panthers. So the starters for the Lady Panthers, Janice Armstrong, number 2, number 3, Brooklyn Can, number 12, Ashlyn Can, number 14, Sarah Clark, and number 23, Brooklyn Brown. We are ready for action here tonight. Again, get this doubleheader, 2 semifinal games tonight. The championship game will be tomorrow evening, and I believe that one will start at 6:30. All games here, Ron Beveridge Gymnasium at North Hardin High School. It'll be Shayla Redmond jumping against Sarah Clark to start the game. And the officials are checking. All the officials are ready. The table's ready. I'm ready. Let's get it underway here. It's going to be Runner to come up with the basketball. She's going in the corner. Wilson, foot on the line. Long two, no good. Ashlyn Can will get her first rebound, and we're going the other way. Armstrong to the corner to Can. Back to Armstrong. 2-3 zone is what the Lady Cardinals will play. They'll extend that quite a bit. Can open. Three on the way, and it's good. Brooklyn Can. I got to say which Can. That's Brooklyn, number 3. Ashlyn had the rebound on the other end, and it's 3-0 early for the Lady Panthers. There's Runner. She thought about it. They're facing a 2-3 zone. Shayla Redmond open. 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Runner's got a rebound. Oh, nice pass inside Olivia Morris. Morris gets the bucket. So Runner got a rebound, made a nice little feed, and Morris finishes that off. Now we're seeing some 2-2-1 full court pressure, beaten easily. Ashlyn Can had it, gave it to Janice Armstrong. She pulls from about 12 feet, can't get it to go. Rebound to Olivia Morris. Up the floor, Redmond in the right corner driving, gets it to Morris again. She can't get that one to go. Tough against Sarah Clark. Gets it to go, and the foul. The foul's on Sarah Clark, her first. She has gotten in foul trouble from time to time this season. A little dangerous for this squad with 6:51 to go. 1 minute in, Sarah Clark already committing her first foul. Morris trying to finish off the 3 points. Cannot get it. Macy Runner, though, gets the rebound into Morris. She's at the free throw line, moving around. Redmond thought about it. She wanted that three, didn't take it. Cannot hesitate. Oh, Runner's open. That's bucket. Macy Runner. Can't leave her open. I was talking to one of North Hardin's coaches. He said Macy Runner was scoring 30 points easily in AAU games this summer. She can literally light it up anytime she wants to. There's Armstrong. She wanted the three. She was open. It's off the mark. Brooklyn Can has it. Collision over on the side. It's going to go to the Cardinals as Brooklyn Can, who had the rebound, couldn't hang on to it because of the collision there. Just two girls a little off balance running into each other. So both teams starting off playing a 2-3 zone here. 7-3 right now. It's the Lady Cards in front. In the corner to Redmond. Oh, knocked away there. Nice job by Brooklyn Brown knocking it away from Avery Wilson. Can's going to go all the way. Got too deep under the basket, but Brown's going to run it down for the rebound. Hits Armstrong. Around now to Clark. She wants a three-pointer. It's on the way off the mark. Just didn't have her feet underneath her. Rebound to Morris. It's going quickly the other way. Redmond driving. I think they're going to call it on the ground. It looked like Redmond was shooting the basketball. I think they're going to call that on the ground. I believe it's on Ashlyn Can. Her first, team's first. Excuse me, team's second as Clark picked up one a minute ago. So they'll inbounds there. Runner, nice job. Oh, back to Wilson. She's left alone. Boy, they're not shy. They'll shoot it. Armstrong fighting with Crawford for it. Crawford knocked it out of bounds, so Kendall Crawford, number 12, off her hand. Lady Panther basketball, 7-3. We're still early here. Clark in the middle gets it to Armstrong. Again, great job getting the ball in the middle against the press and then working it up the floor. Ashlyn Can going to drive, trying to get it. Oh, I think she okay, there's a foul on Ashlyn Can. A little frustrated after the turnover there. She was trying to get a bounce pass to Sarah Clark, who had position, but it'll be Can with her second already. She'll have to sit down as Harper Gregory will check into the lineup. It'll be Lady Cardinal basketball as it'll be Runner to bring the ball up the floor. Again, these girls can look like world beaters at times. This Nelson County squad look like they belong with anybody on the floor. And then the times when things just get really, I don't know how to describe it. It gets weird and they get stagnant. They can't score and struggle. It's just stretches of time where things get difficult for them when things sometimes look so easy. Right now they look easy. They're rebounding the ball. They're making some shots, getting to the free throw line. They're just doing everything right now. Wilson on the right wing, working it around this zone. It's a 3-2 look now. Oh, knocked away Brooklyn Brown. There's one of those errant passes from runner. Brooklyn Brown with a bucket. 7-5. Brooklyn Brown again playing so well in the last several games. A lot of confidence now. Whether you want to call it a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone look, they get it to Morris, who's working on, they're going to call a jump ball. Sarah Clark blocked that shot. So dangerous with Sarah already having one foul. But she does a great job tying that one up on the block shot. It'll go back to the Lady Panthers. So a turnover on the previous possession, a block shot there. And the Lady Cardinals now, it might get tied up here if they're not careful. Clark couldn't get that one to go, gets her own rebound and gets that one to go. So Clark gets her first bucket, cutting down the lane against the pressure, and got to her spot, and they weren't going to stop her down inside. Runner looked at it again. She can shoot that anytime she wants to. She feels good about it. She needs to let those fly. Wilson now right wing. 3 on the way, off the mark. They're a little cold out of the gate, except for the runner 3, and Clark's got another rebound. Janice Armstrong on the right-hand side. Away, dangerous pass, cross court. Clark left alone. You can't do that. Oh, boy. Sarah a little off the mark there as Brooklyn can saved it, but nobody there for it. And, again, Sarah Clark, a 43% three-point shooter. She is a dead-eye shot. And she's thrown up 2 of them, and they've both been air balls. So just a little uncomfortable at this point. She's got a bucket in the lane and a couple of rebounds already. 7-7, in fact. Tie ball game, 3:40 to go here. As, again, Lady Cardinals fast start, and then, again, just slowed down here. Have not got. Kaya Grabbert, number 20, has checked in. Number 4, Nora Kate Simpson has checked in, both for the Lady Cardinals. 20 Grabbert's the transfer from Bardstown, a fantastic interior-exterior player. Wilson, again, working against Clark. Couldn't get it to go as Clark blocked the second shot of the ball game. Man, if I'm Coach Sweeney, I'm just scared to death every time they go at her. But they should keep going at her, obviously. Ooh, errant passes. And it's going to go back to the Lady Panthers as Brooklyn Brown playing some really good defense there. Wilson's going to check out. Redmond's going to check back in. So Shayla Redmond, second leading scorer on this squad, just by half a point. She averages 13 a game. Runner averages 13 and a half. They're kind of 1 and 1A for this squad on the scoring end. Morris has done a lot on that end for them as well. Had a big game, I believe 19 points in that first round matchup as they beat Hart County in a tight game. That one off the mark as well. Rebounded number 4, Nora Kate Simpson, quickly up the other way. Runner to Simpson. Grabbert. Redmond open for 3 from the corner, and it's good. Shayla Redmond. Boy, great ball move. The ball didn't touch the floor. 4 players touched it, and it got to the corner where there was no defense. Oh, my goodness. No way that ball was going to get in there. But it stays with the Lady Panthers as Olivia Morris was trying to get her hands on the ball. There was a double team, and Brooklyn Can just tried to throw it up to her 6'1" post player, or 6-foot post player. And Clark was able to battle for it and retain possession. Armstrong going over the top there on the inbounds. Can's got it. 2:35 to go, 10-7. Lady Cardinals in front. The home team is the Lady Panthers, district champions. Oh, my goodness. Harper Gregory doing it again. Bucket and the foul. The foul is going to be on Macy Runner, her first, team's first. Wow, their first team foul. We got 2.5 to go here in the first. So they went 5.5 minutes before there was a foul. Gregory trying to complete the three-point play and does, tying the. They put that one on the wrong side. It should be 10-10, not 11-9. So they've got the score wrong on the board there. Harper Gregory, yeah, they're adjusting it now. Kaya Grabbert gets it to Redmond, back to Runner. Ball not touching the floor there. It's on the floor for a bounce. Simpson, 3 off the mark, and there's Denise Armstrong coming away with the rebound. Oh, nice pass into Clark, and Clark will score it. They look like a team that's focused and fired up for tonight. Did not look like they had any intensity about them in the Marion County matchup. Nora Kate Simpson is going to get it to Runner. Runner thought about getting it back. There we go, back out top, thinking about moving the ball around. And Norcade Simpson took an extra step. Simpson's just an 8th grader on the floor there, and she's played a lot, though. She's got a lot of experience on this squad. Wilson's going to check back in. Morris will check out. So Avery Wilson, 35, back on the floor with this squad. Talking with Grabbert about who's going to play the middle of the 2-3. Grabbert will take the middle of the 2-3 zone. Armstrong gets it to Brooklyn Can. Can looking to see if there's any space. Driving, gets it back to Clark. Brown has a good pass to the interior to Clark, and Clark scores it. Sarah Clark looking to be offensive tonight, and she's got 6. 14-10, Lady Panthers. Kind of thought the Lady Panthers are a slight favorite in this ball game. They got down early, but now up for a runner deep 3 off the mark. Brooklyn Can with the rebound. Can averages 3 rebounds a ball game. She's got 2 already. She can be a physical force inside. Cross court, Armstrong, extra pass, Brooklyn Brown. 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Norcade Simpson is able to run it down and save it. She's got 2 rebounds. E-Town winning the rebound battle right now. Knocked away by Brooklyn Brown. Turnover. Nice job by Brown. Armstrong getting in the lane, poked loose by Wilson. Good play on the other end. So a couple of good defensive plays. Runner pushing it. She's got Redmond back to Runner. Oh, Runner, I thought she'd take that 3. She's going to drive. Finds Redmond for the open 3. Drive and dish. Grabbert inside with the rebound. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Clark with the rebound. Great job. Great presence inside from Clark, making Grabbert change the shot. So a couple misses on that. And we got 15 seconds. We're about through this first period. Should be the last possession here for the Lady Panthers as Can's letting it run down here. 7 seconds, gets it to Gregory, who finds Clark. Beautiful ball movement. Clark with 8 here early. Half-court shot from Runner, no good. Great look inside from Harper Gregory to Sarah Clark as the ball movement. And it's a 16-10 lead for the Lady Panthers after being down 7-2. They've really taken over this ball game. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Winding Springs Luxury Living, located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street, now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available as Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment, or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So it's a make and miss situation. And again, this Lady Cardinal squad has Macy Runner and Avery Wilson, who both average 40% from three-point range. Kaya Grabbert averages 35%, Shayla Redmond 38%. So by high school basketball standards, these are some phenomenal long-distance shooting ball players. Right now, just not getting those to fall, as they do have 2 three-pointers that have gone in, but they're getting beat on the boards right now, because they've got 5 rebounds to 8 rebounds for the Lady Panthers. So they get in the middle of the zone and pass it out. Nice job getting into the high post. That's the way to work against this 2-3. They've got to reset, though. Wilson doing a good job. Again, it's actually a 3-2 zone that they're playing, the Lady Panthers, right now. Macy Runner on the wing gets it to that high post. Wilson wants that shot from the free throw line. Nice job getting it in that high post, working against the zone. That high post, so important because it sucks the defense in. You've got so many options as far as where you can go with the basketball to get open shots when you're able to do that. Extended 2-3 here for the Lady Cardinals. Janice Armstrong directing traffic, pointing out where everybody needs to get. Clark cutting to the high post, as is Gregory. They get it to Clark. Back to Can. A little off balance on the 3. That didn't go. Armstrong there to take it away from Norcade Simpson. Armstrong working with it. They'll get another possession out of that. Again, the rebounding for the Lady Panthers has been critical. They get it to Brooklyn Brown into the high post. Oh, I think that's off the leg of Nora Kate Simpson. So as Harper Gregory did not catch the entry pass, she was in the high post at the elbow, but the ball stays with the Lady Panthers. 16-12, Lady Panther lead, 6:42 to go. Can's got it in the corner, dribbling back out top, crosses back over. Armstrong in the corner. Armstrong working again against 2-3 zone there. Can's got it now. Right now, not a lot of movement from the Lady Panthers, just standing and passing it around. Harper Gregory is in the high post. There's Armstrong will shoot the three, and that's good. Janice Armstrong first bucket again. She's been phenomenal in the last couple of weeks of the season. Oh, Simpson blocked by Sarah Clark. Brooklyn Brown on the break. She's going to pull it back out. Finds Gregory on the baseline. Gregory wants to shot, and it's good. Harper Gregory. Gregory off to a hot start. She's got 5. 6 minutes to go, and it's 21-12. Lady Panthers. Nora Kate Simpson for 3 off the mark. Fighting inside. Clark's got the rebound. It got behind Grabber. She couldn't see where the ball was. Armstrong thought about the 3, working on Wilson there. Back to Can. Over to Brooklyn Brown. Brown will take the 3. She's open, just off the mark. Oh, Clark inside. Nice defense by Runner, who got a piece of that ball. Could have been an easy bucket and an even bigger lead, as the Lady Panthers are up 9 right now with 5.5 to go in the second. Wilson inside. Simpson gets it to Runner. Pump fake to the elbow. Contested shot is in and out, and there's Sarah Clark with her 5th board of the ball game. Wow, this rebounding situation is a big deal right now. A slight advantage on the season to the Lady Panthers as far as rebounding is concerned, but right now they're having their way on the glass. It's a physical, tough, defensive team, rebounding team. Good ball movement. Armstrong's going to take another 3. Man, that was pretty. Woo! I don't think these Lady Cardinals realize you got to guard her. Now, these two teams played earlier in the season. That was back in December, though, so these two teams are very different teams than they were in December. But it was a 47-29 Lady Panther victory, an 18-point shellacking. I don't know how this Lady Cardinal squad only scores 29 points in a ball game, as good as they are shooting the basketball and scoring the ball. They had a 9-point loss about a week before that to Central Hardin, where they scored about 70 points and still lost by 9. Oh, good diagonal pass to Redmond. And oh, my. Coach Sweeney's biggest fear just occurred right there. The foul on Sarah Clark. She's done a good job of managing that first foul early in the game by blocking shots and keeping from the contact. But that time it's Redmond who got the diagonal pass. Foul on Clark. Oh, Redmond way off the mark on that one. And we got several substitutions. Number 12, Kendall Crawford checking in for the Lady Cardinals. Number 2 for the Lady Cardinals, Briley Linton is in the game. Kristen Richie makes her first appearance. She's going to check in for Sarah Clark. The second one off the mark as well, and Brooklyn Can's got the rebound. Right now it's 24-12. Lady Panthers, 4:18 to go in the half. Brown a little strong going to the basket. There's Runner with the rebound. She's got 3 boards. Going the other way with it, finds Avery Wilson. Wilson's going to shoot the 3. That's off the mark, a little long. Runner with another rebound. Gets inside, finger roll up and in. Macy Runner, 4 rebounds, 5 points. She's kind of the bright spot right now for this squad. And we haven't seen much of Olivia Morris, even though she played great early on. Richie trying to go to Harper Gregory, crossing the lane. Oh, they ran away from her. She's off the glass. 2 players there. Both decided to run out to guard Clark on the 3-point line and just left Harper Gregory for an easy one. She converts. 26-14, Lady Panthers driving. Oh, boy. Tipped ball goes to Wilson, and Wilson knocks down another mid-ranger. I think we've got a full timeout called here by the Lady Cardinals. Coach Menifee, 26-16, a 10-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as they make a drive to the Sweet 16. This team believes they are good enough, and they are right now proving it as they're playing, again, some really stingy defense, and that's what's been so difficult for teams to deal with, including the Lady Bruins. Central Hardin just struggling to score the ball because this team is so tough defensively. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. .327 to go in the half. So we're here in the second quarter, and 8 points for Sarah Clark. Harper Gregory has 7. Janice Armstrong with 6. Brooklyn Can has made a 3, and Brooklyn Brown has a bucket. So the scoring is spread out for this Lady Panther squad among all their players, all playing some really good basketball right now. Right now the Lady Cardinals having a conversation about what they're going to try to do here. Coach Menifee trying to get them going. They're going to run and jump out of the 2-3, trying to trap, but they get it right in the lane to Harper Gregory immediately, and Gregory finishes that. So she's got 9 points to lead all scorers right now as that run and jump. What a great idea by Coach Menifee, but Lady Panthers, no panic at all. They just moved the ball, got it into the high post, and one dribble and an easy 6 or 8 footer from Gregory. There's Linton with it. Linton getting it to Crawford in the high post. There's Runner. Again, that diagonal cross court, but Wilson could not handle it. And Janice Armstrong takes it away. I believe the foul is on Wilson. Her first, team second. So only 4 fouls called on the Lady Panthers, only 2 on the Lady Cardinals. And it is a pretty cleanly played game. The officials throughout this region tournament have let girls play. They are not making a lot of calls. I love that. So let's give some kudos to the officials. They miss stuff, obviously, from time to time. They are human. But I like it when they let the girls play. I haven't seen anything that's been out of control or out of hand that has gone uncalled. So good, clean play, good officiating. Oh, nice cut by Richie, but she could not hang on to it. And I think Brooklyn Brown's heel was on the line when she was able to come up with a loose ball. So Richie made a nice cut and spin to seal off the girl guarding her, but then couldn't handle the pass. It bounces out of bounds. And it's 28-16, 12-point advantage for this Lady Panther squad. 2:18 to go. Good move by Runner. She dribbles it off of Brooklyn Can's foot, comes up with it again. Grabbert 3 on the way. That's really not her game. Not bad from out there. They're going to say that ball is off of the Lady Cardinals. On the attempted rebound, it got batted out of bounds. And now we've got the 2-2-1 full court pressure from the Lady Cardinals. They're going to go over the top of it again to Brooklyn Brown. That's been pretty easy to do. Trying to get it in the lane to Gregory and is batted away. Turnover and going the other way. Macy Runner finds Crawford in the corner. Grabbert decides to pump fake and go to the basket. Foul on the floor against Gregory, and she looks like she has no idea that she touched anybody. There was some contact as she jumped to challenge a shot and made a little bit of contact. So Gregory's first, team's 5th with 1:48 to go. Possibly could get into the 1-and-1 here if there are some fouls. So great inbounds pass to Runner. She can't get it to go. It's going ahead. Brooklyn Brown has it. She may have traveled, and crowd wanted Richie from the elbow off the mark. There's Runner with another rebound. She's got 5, going the other way with it. Ooh, Redmond almost dropped that pass. Back to Runner in the corner. Runner driving. Gets it back to Redmond. Redmond deep 3. No good. Again, a little cold right now. Good defense as Crawford tried to put it back up, but got her own rebound. Ooh, nice job by Grabbert keeping her heels up. She did not go out of bounds. Runner for 3 off the mark. Again, cold shooting from this Lady Cardinal squad. Great job, Brooklyn Brown rebounding and getting it to Janice Armstrong. She's going to drive. Find Gregory. Beautiful pass. Fouls on Runner. Team's 3rd, her 2nd. 59 seconds to go. It'll be Gregory going to the line. Beautifully done by Janice Armstrong. Armstrong likes to get to the rim and score, but boy, she saw her teammate there and made a beautiful pass as she's playing fast and under control. That's hard to do, and very impressive when you can. A lot of players, when they play fast, they're out of control. Ooh, that one off the mark. Gregory made her first to create a three-point play early in the game. Misses that one. She's got one more here. 28-16, and misses that one as well. It's going to be Grabbert with the rebound. Runners got it, facing the 3-2 of this Lady Panther squad. They get it inside to Morris. Morris going up against heavy traffic. And Richie, I believe, is going to be called for the foul. Yeah, it is. They may have called it actually on Brooklyn Brown. They did. Brooklyn Brown's first, team sixth, and Morris will have 2 free throws. Morris had a great game in that first round against Hart County. I believe, again, scoring like 19 points. She's got 5 now. She was in the game early and scored 2 buckets fairly early in the game. Then sat way more than I would have had her sitting. As good as she's played, she needs to be on the floor for this squad. So she knocks down 2. She's their leading scorer with 6 points. 28-18 with 40 seconds to go here in the half. They get it to Clark at the elbow. Gregory going to take the 3. Bucket is good. Harper Gregory on fire. She's got 12 to lead all scorers. Grabbert gets it to Redmond, who gets around. Clark hangs in the air. Can't get it to go. Wow, that ball should have gone. It was Gregory with the rebound, but Morris takes it away. Turnover there. Grabbert cutting into the lane. Great job cutting in the lane. There's going to be a foul on Janice Armstrong called there, her first, team 7th. That ought to send Grabbert to the line for one in the bonus. Yeah, that is the bonus there. So Kaya Grabbert, number 20. Again, I've seen Kaya play for quite a while. She was with the Tigers last year of Bardstown, the Lady Tigers. So she's moved over here to Nelson County and had a good season for Nelson County. Started the season injured and couldn't play early, but averaging 8.5 points and 4.5 rebounds a ball game. Super productive for this squad, a really good player. And Grabbert just a junior, so they'll have her again next year. She knocks down both free throws to make this game a 31-20 ball game with 10 seconds to go. They're taking it a while to get it up the floor, trying to throw it over the top to Clark. Can't get it to a runner's going to get herself a shot with 2. Finds Redmond for 3. It's on the way, off the mark, and the ball will be loose at the end. So a great half of basketball for this Lady Panther squad. 31-20 advantage for the Lady Panthers as they go in at half. This is Paul Gray. We'll be back for first half stats and second half action in 8 minutes.
Hello, I'm Regina Ryan, and I'm the Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. And joining me today is one of our longtime sponsors, Sean Rich with eTownExterminating.com. Sean, you all have been with us since the beginning, and without your support, we couldn't do what we do. Can you tell us about the company and when it got started and the background of how it got started?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you for this opportunity. We love to be able to be in this position where we can support Hardin County Educational Channel with all the athletic sports that we can. We feel like it's very important to do that. As far as our company, we are actually celebrating our 45th year this year, as of this month. Mm-hmm. And we're really excited about that. But as far as the company, we are a full-service exterminating company. We take care of termites, general pest control. We take care of from bed bugs to spiders to, like I said, termites to mice, whatever pest control that you need.
And how many employees do you have?
Currently, we have around 36 employees.
For those who haven't used your company before, what should they expect?
Well, we do, as far as general pest control, we do a monthly service, and we will come to your house and service the house, but we do a lot of exterior service, but we also go on the inside of the house.
Your services are available for both taking care of what happens inside your home and outside your home. So in regards to a client reaching out to you, what should they expect when they come to do some service inside the home for termite control, roach issue, bed bugs, all the things that happen within the house, what should they expect?
When a technician comes to the house, they will inspect and they'll assess what needs to be done. Everything that will be done will be told to the customer prior to the treatment. We do have protocols in place with everything going on with COVID right now. We will wear a mask, we'll wear gloves, we'll sanitize our tanks, our hands, everything. So we make it as safe as possible for our technician and for the customer.
And exterior is wise.
Yes, we do a lot of service on the exterior. When we assess the property, we'll see where insects are coming into the building. We will make treatments on the outside, but also we'll make recommendations to those customers. If there's something that needs to be sealed or caulked, or a door jammed, or a sweep on a door needs to be fixed, then we'll tell the customer about that.
Now, besides that one-time service, it's really important to do monthly.
Yes, we have a monthly service. What we do is we assign that customer with a regular technician. Majority of our technicians have been with us for years, so you'll have the same person each time. But they'll give you a call the night before, set up a time for an appointment. They'll come out, they'll service. If you have any problems in between services, all you have to do is give our office a call, or we give the customer's direct line to their technician. They can call them, they'll come back out, and they'll take care of it with no extra charge.
Now, I know you're located in Hardin County, but where else do you service?
Well, we service all the surrounding counties, Meade, Nelson, Breck, Taylor, LaRue. We service about 9 different counties.
So, not that anybody wants insects in their home, but what are the most popular insect that you deal with?
We deal with, on a regular basis, spiders, ants, cockroaches, bed bugs, and mice.
Oh gosh, that's just...
And then we have a lot of seasonal insects. Ants during the summer, we have a lot more because of the rain. And then during the spring, or during the fall time of the year, we get a lot of calls like on crickets in houses. During the winter, we get a lot of calls for spiders and also for mice or rodents.
And so, and you can help out with any of those types of insects and things? Yes,
with doing general maintenance, we can get it where you're not seeing anything.
Okay. I'm assuming annually there might be rise and falls of little critters or insects that might be a little bit more aggressive than before. Is that something that's common year to year?
Yes, I mean, we usually have one insect that will pop out each year, but generally right now that we have had probably more of an uptick right now are bed bugs, and we can take care of them, but it's a lot of prep work for the customers and for us.
I was going to say, anytime you get an infestation, it does take a little bit of time, correct?
Yes, one treatment for a heavy infestation will not take care of it.
Right. You were an athlete in high school. What sports did you participate in?
I played basketball, I ran cross country, and ran track.
And your children, I know that they've also been very active.
Yes, I had a daughter that graduated in Elizabethtown in 2016. She was a swimmer. A daughter that graduated in 2019. She was a soccer player, and I have a son right now that's a junior at E-Town. He's playing basketball and soccer.
Wonderful, and want to congratulate your oldest daughter is a nurse. She's on the front lines.
Yes, she just graduated from University of Kentucky this past spring. She accepted a position at Vanderbilt University Hospital, and so she's down there right now working there at Vanderbilt.
I was going to say, on the front lines, those first responders.
Yes, we're very proud of her. She's taken on a task, and we're glad that she's in that position right now.
Yeah, and it means so much to those that she's taking care of, and so that's phenomenal. Your middle daughter is going to become the next generation of E-Town Exterminator.
Yes, my daughter Abby, last year she told us that she wanted to come back into the company, and so this year she's been working this summer, working with a lot of my supervisors, learning how to sell. She's been working with me a lot on the management side of it and financial, and we're going to bring her up into the company, and so we're really excited about that.
I was going to say, it must have been a proud moment when she said she wanted to continue in that role.
Yes, and I always said that Abby was my dad made over. So it's exciting to see her to, when I came up into the company, my dad always said that I was going to bring it up to the next level. Now I look at Abby, and I believe she's going to bring it up to the next level for me.
That's wonderful. Now, people that would like to get in touch, what do they do?
Well, they can call us. Our phone number is 270-737-6900, or our website is www.muggabug.com. That's muggabug.com.
Amazing. And really, the nice thing about it is you get to talk to a real person.
Yes, we have 4 wonderful administrative assistants in our office, and they will talk to you live.
It really makes a lot of difference. And you're in the communities that you serve. You really give back to that community. And why is that important to you?
Well, as a family-owned company here in the community, and as a product of this community, I feel like to reinvest into the things like this in sports, athletics, or a lot of other programs that we invest into with the Hardin County school system and with the Elizabethtown Independent School System, that we can give opportunities to these kids that normally they wouldn't have money or the advantages of doing that. And as an athlete, I always look at giving back to these type of programs, because not only are they competing, but they're generating friends and longtime friends for years to come. And that's what's more important than anything is getting these bonds. And I look back, I still have great friends that I played basketball with, or I ran cross country or track with, and they're probably some of my closest friends. So that's the reason. That's the big reason why I like giving back to these programs. Just give them opportunities to be part of something.
Well, and developing those relationships, from assigning a specific technician to a resident to taking care of those relationships that you've established in the community. It's really what it's all about. Well, thank you, Sean, for being such a wonderful sponsor for HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's Live Channel 1 Sports. Without that support, we couldn't do what we do. And I just really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Well, now it's time to get back to our live sports coverage. So we're looking forward to seeing those athletes in action from all of our area schools.
Welcome back to Ron Bevers Gymnasium here on the campus of North Hardin High School. We're in Radcliffe, Kentucky. Again, semifinal number 1 of the girls' 5th region basketball tournament. At the half, Lady Panthers 31 up on the Lady Cardinals of Nelson County, who have 20. So an 11-point advantage here. A great start, 7-2 ahead for the Lady Cardinals, but since then it's been all Lady Panthers. And let me go through some of the first half statistics. Janice Armstrong with 6, Sarah Clark 8, Brooklyn Can 3, Brooklyn Brown 2, Harper Gregory 12 to lead all scores for the Lady Cardinals. 5 for Macy Runner, 4 for Avery Wilson, 2 for Kaya Grabbert, 3 for Shayla Redmond, and for number 25, Olivia Morris, 6 points to lead their squad. So a big number, I would suggest here. Not just the shooting and that the Lady Cardinals struggling to make shots, but the rebounding advantage is a 14-9 rebounding advantage for this Lady Panther squad. So 5 more rebounds, accounting for extra possessions and extra opportunities here. And at this point, it is an 11-point Lady Panther advantage. This is an HCEC-TV student production division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, and Black Branch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Casey Taylor, Kyler Barkley, Brandon Dennis, Isabella Robbins, and Jack Houston. And I'm Paul Gray, bringing you the action. So what kind of adjustments can be made here? I think the Lady Cardinals played okay defensively, but several times when they extended that 2-3 zone, the Lady Panthers able to get the ball in the lane, get some easy shots for Gregory and Clark, and not sure if that's the way to play this right now. So we'll see if Coach Menifee is going to make any adjustments there. On the other side, as far as Coach Sweeney is concerned, I don't know what you would change. They're doing a good job handling the press. They're playing some really solid defense, rebounding the basketball, more of the same. Love to see him continue to try to get the ball to Sarah Clark. Got to be the difference maker, Sarah Clark. I'm already seeing a difference as the teams are lining up. I believe the Lady Panthers will have the basketball first here. Looks like a 1-2-2 look for the Lady Cardinals. They're not going to stick in that 2-3 zone. Didn't like what he saw there. I didn't either, especially the extended nature of that. So they're going to be in a 1-2-2 zone look, similar to what the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers a little bit more of a 3-2 look, where they're extending the wing players all the way out to the sides. We'll see how they're going to play this 1-2-2 look. So Brooklyn can inbounds, and we're underway here in the second half of action. Again, here we are, region tournament. It's win or go home. Good ball movement there. Ashlyn Cannon in the corner. Brooklyn can as they got it to Sarah Clark in the high post. I would throw her the ball in there again. Armstrong wants a 3. That's well short. Morris with the rebound. Only her second. Runner driving, finds Wilson. Wilson could have shot it, but decided not to. Drives, get to Morris. Crawford now at top. So Crawford, Runner, Redmond, Morris, and Wilson on the floor for the Lady Cardinals. Runner rolling to the basket, not open. 3-2 zone look for the Lady Panthers here. Redmond gets it to Runner, standing on the three-point line. She'll go out top to Crawford. Good pass inside to Wilson. Back to Runner. 2 people run at her. Oh, nice dish to Morris. Morris couldn't finish. Got to be able to make shots. They're going to call a foul here. There were only 3 fouls on this Lady Cardinal squad in the first half. We've got an early foul called. Trying to figure out who they call that on. They're going to call that on number 25, Olivia Morris. It's her first. Again, team's first of the half. They're in their 2-2-1, full court trapping pressure. Long cross-court pass, but very effective. Oh, stolen by Redmond. They're going to call a foul on Janice Armstrong, and she tried to poke it loose again. So long pass got there, and then they tried to pass it back to Armstrong to set the offense. Turnover occurred. Armstrong's second, team's first of the half. Runner's going to get it to Redmond on the right wing, back to Runner. They're playing catch with it right now. 3-2, they're just working it side to side, trying to see if they, oh, nice job getting it in the high post. Long 2 on the way for Wilson, can't get it to go. There's Runner with the rebound. I believe that's her 6th. She gets it up on the glass, can't get it to go. I think that's Brown on the foul. That is Brooklyn Brown. AC Runner will go to the line. And she's got 6 rebounds on the ball game. The rest of her team only has 5. Runner knocks down the first. She does need to get going, and sometimes the free throw line is just the place to set your feet and get a good feel for the basketball and for a rangefinder, but she doesn't make that one. Clark with another rebound. She's got 6 as well on the game. Up ahead to Armstrong, who drives in the lane, finds Ashlyn Can inside. Can trying to score it. Shot blocked, or at least tipped, by Olivia Morris. I think Crawford had the rebound. Knocked away, but the Can girls can't take care of it. Could not get together. Both kind of going for the ball, then both backing away, and then Ashland trying to get it to Brooklyn. Redmond open for 3 on the inbounds pass. She's off the mark, and there's Clark with another rebound. Sarah Clark kind of dominating on the inside again. As long as she doesn't pick up more fouls, that's such an important part for this Panther squad. 31-21, 3 on the way. Janice Armstrong's third 3. She's got 9 points. 34-21 Lady Panthers with 6 minutes to go. Wilson to Runner. Back to Wilson. Trying to find some kind of spot in the zone. They go cross court to Morris. She trips. Redmond comes up with the loose ball. She can't get it to go either. They're going to call a held ball possession. It'll go back to the Lady Cardinals there, as Redmond was really fighting for that basketball with Ashlyn Can, and thought she kind of fouled Can, but they're going to call it a held ball possession. And she just couldn't finish around the basket there. Did a nice job after the pass, but couldn't finish it. So important. You got to make shots. Make and miss. That's what it's all about. To get it into Wilson, guarded by both guards up top. Grabbert open for 3. Well off the mark. And there's Clark fighting for it. Couldn't bring it in, but they're going to call a foul on Morris as she was battling with Sarah Clark for the basketball. Olivia Morris, her second, team's second of the half. That's only 5 fouls on that squad, on the Lady Cardinals, for the whole game. So pretty great job by them to defend and not foul. 34-21, great pass inside to Sarah Clark. It's going to stay here. I don't know about that. There may have been contact. They're going to say that it was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cardinals. Ooh. Deep pass to Brooklyn Can. Can's got it. She has to pick up her dribble in getting it. Harper Gregory has it against Wilson. She'll drive. Ooh, big. Oh, they're going to call a travel. Gregory, there was a lot of contact from Kaya Grabbert, who tried to pull back, but they're going to say that the ball is going to go over on the travel there. Again, 34-21, 5:17 to go. Lady Panthers have the lead by 13. It's been a great ball game so far for this Lady Panthers squad. Lady Cards just struggling to find the basket, even from around the basket. Wilson out front. Ooh, foul on Armstrong. Cheap one. That hurts so bad, this E-Town squad. That's her third, team's third of the half. So, man, that is such a bad blow for this Lady Panther squad. 3 3-point shots she's made. But the ball handling and the leadership that she brings, the strength she brings, going to be tough to replace that. And this is where this Lady Cardinal squad has an opportunity. They need to make something happen here. Kristen Richie has checked into the lineup here. Runner thought about it, but Gregory stopped her. Grabbert back to Runner. Runner could have shot that. Had an open 3. Gets it and turns it over against the double team there. Gregory going all the way. Makes the bucket. Harper Gregory. Another bucket. Quickly back up as Redmond is going to drive in. Foul on the floor, but that's on Clark. Her third. Yikes. Worst case scenario for this Lady Panther squad. Their 2 leaders. Oh, sleeping and can't make the basket. Olivia Morse, as the Lady Panthers were asleep, they throw the inbounds pass to Morris, who had an open opportunity at the rim. Rebounded by Sarah Clark as she missed. So Morris had an easy one, as the Lady Panthers didn't even know that the ball had been inbounded. They're all standing around looking at each other, and wow. Morris couldn't complete the bucket, and Sarah Clark got the rebound. So timeout called as Harper Gregory was trapped in the backcourt. Coach Sweeney is going to get that timeout. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Again, this is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. 36-21, 15-point advantage. We are 3.5 minutes into this third quarter. 4:24 to go in the quarter. And, boy, not much happening for this Lady Cardinal squad. Lost control for a second, guarded by Wilson there. Looks like they've gone to a man look now. So Coach Menifee trying everything he can, switching it up. Cross court to Clark, working against Grabbert. She's going to dump it off to Can. They'll be patient, doing a good job, but great defense. Richie at the free throw line looking for Clark. Grabbert knocks it away. It's going to stay with the Lady Panthers. So good physical play from Grabbert. Goodness gracious, with 3:55 to go, Clark with 3 fouls. Coach Sweeney keeping her on the floor. Man, I'd tell her to get away from the basket and guard there. Oh, my goodness, Clark was open there, but knocked away by Morris, who's just a little late on the pass, was Brooklyn Brown. Scared for this Lady Panther squad. One of their top scorers on the bench right now with 3. The other on the floor with 3. And, boy, the supporting cast right now, they're playing great. Harper Gregory, Brooklyn Cam, Brooklyn Brown, Kristen Richie, all playing good ball right now. Oh, boy, thrown away, well over the top. I'm not even sure who that was to. Brooklyn Brown may have been trying to get that to Brooklyn Can. Coach Leonard Brown really yelling, trying to fire up the troops here. Keep them moving here. It's a 15-point advantage. Cannot have a letdown here, especially with Janice Armstrong on the bench with her 3rd foul. Macy Runner yelling for her teammates to get into the offensive set she wants. Good drive by Redmond, short. Rebound Morris, nice spin. She's got that one good. So there's Olivia Morris again delivering. She's got 8 points to lead her team. Gregory off the mark. Richie, rebound and foul. Bucket good, Kristen Richie. Big play, her first rebound and first bucket of the ball game. And so as Harper Gregory was way off the mark with the shot, which has not happened much in this ball game, it's Kristen Richie to get the rebound. She goes to the line. It's a 15-point game. 38-23 now, Lady Panthers. Richie trying to complete the 3-point play. And she will complete that to give them a 16-point advantage. Taylor Broughton has checked in for Sarah Clark. Oh, quickly down the and there's Olivia Morris with another miss right at the rim. They've missed 3 shots here in the third quarter, uncontested at the rim with a perfect angle, just not taking care of it. And Gregory touched it with her offhand at the same time. So double dribble, turn back over. Again, you've got your top 2 producers in Clark and Armstrong on the bench with 3 fouls. This, again, is such a dangerous time for this Lady Panther squad. These other girls have really got to come through right now and hold down the fort. Redmond out top with it. Morris inside calling for it. Grabbert cross court. She misses point blank as well. Morris scores that one off the rebound, and she'll go to the line. Number 20, Taylor Broughton, called for the foul. She is the one that checked in for Sarah Clark just moments ago. So Grabbert missed from point blank. The 4th point blank layup that's been missed here in this quarter is just uncanny. Morris that time able to clean it up with a rebound and a putback. She's got 10 points to lead her team. Runner has 6. And really that's all the production this team really has right now. Morris is going to knock that one down as well to give her 11 points on the ball game. Janice Armstrong back in the game. Coach Sweeney knows he's got to play one of the 2 to try to keep everything in there. Nearly walk from Harper Gregory. The Nelson County crowd wanted it. She did not put down that other foot before she released the pass. Good drive, Armstrong. Can't get it to go. Wilson with the rebound. Her first of the ball game. A little surprising. Runner working on Armstrong against this 3-2 look. Dumps it off to Morris. Oh, Morris was fouled, but no call. Runner's got it. She turns back. Beautiful move by Macy Runner. She gets that to go. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called. And so a Runner got the rebound and put that back in. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Winding Springs Luxury Living, located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street. Now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available Black Branch self-storage for all your storage needs. Call 2707-661155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Well, a run by this Lady Cardinal squad here. A little mini run again as Lady Panthers with some foul trouble and a little out of sorts here. 39-28 maybe has taken a little bit of that energy out of what the Lady Panthers were doing. You can't expect the Lady Cardinals to miss shots the way they've been missing shots. They're going to make some shots. And it's an 11-point ball game. It was a 16-point ball game just a little bit ago. 39-28 Lady Panthers, 2:13 to go here in the third. Full court man pressure here. Gregory has the ball. That was not a travel as the whole crowd called for it. Just because you pick your foot up does not mean it's a travel. And it's going the other way off the turnover as they want Gregory to bring it up the floor. Brooklyn can call for the foul there, and it's going to send Macy Runner to the free throw line. So Macy Runner starting to assert herself. Again, they want Harper Gregory to handle the basketball. She's struggling to handle the ball right now. They're letting her have the ball and then trying to take advantage of that situation, and they have to the tune of a couple of turnovers. Runner gets the roll. It bounced twice on the rim and falls. She's got 9 points, 7 rebounds. Her average is 13.5 and 7. So Runner trying to assert herself here. She knocks down the second for her 10th point of the ball game, and they get it to Armstrong. That's where they want it. Oh, ahead to Kristen Richie was open, but Richie, the ball was thrown too far. Another turnover going the other way. Knocked out of bounds. By the way, Sarah Clark back on the floor. So both of the E-Town top producers on the floor. It's 39-30, 9-point ball game. Oh, quickly into Wilson. She can't get that short shot to go, and it's Clark with the rebound there. Stolen away. Runner wide open. Bucket Macy Runner. Here they come. Timeout called by Coach Sweeney of Elizabethtown. Full timeout. 39-32. A 16-point advantage has shrunk to 7 now. And, wow, just like I said, there are times when this Nelson County squad looks like, who are these guys that to belong in a region tournament? Then there are stretches of 5 or 6 minutes where you're like, how can anybody beat this team? So it's a really shocking turn, and it's just such an inconsistent look, which is why you really just feel like, can they sustain enough to win this tournament, which is why I said in pregame that of the 4 teams, this is the team I believe in the least of Central, Bethlehem, E-Town, and Nelson County. I believe in them the least because of the inconsistency, not because of the talent, not because of the ability to play. It's because of the just because of the lackluster sections of ball games, and we've seen several of those here where it seemed like either the moment was too big or the concentration factor or focus wasn't there. I don't know what it is, but they look like world beaters at times and they struggle at other times. So here we are, 39-32, 1:39 to go in the third. The Lady Panthers still up 7. They've got their starting 5 on the floor, which is Ashlyn Can, Brooklyn Can, Janice Armstrong, Brooklyn Brown, and Sarah Clark. We've got Kaya Grabbert, Macy Runner, Avery Wilson, and Shayla Redmond, along with number 2, Briley Linton on the floor here. Can's got it now against full court man pressure. Can working against Linton, struggling to bring the ball up the floor. Throws it ahead. Ashlyn Can was there. I think she was trying to get it. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball as Ashlyn Can was doubled on the sideline, and it will stay with the Lady Panthers on the change of possession. So Brooklyn Can struggling to get it up. Tried to throw it, I think, to Janice Armstrong. Overthrew it, but Ashlyn Can was there. They get it to Brown. Back to Janice Armstrong. Armstrong out top against this man look. I think this man look for the Lady Cardinals is a much better look. They've made things really difficult for the Lady Panthers here. Ball handling, getting shots knocked away. Macy Runner out down the floor and bucket. Macy Runner. She's taking over this ball game. The Nelson County crowd is going crazy. 1 minute to go here. Armstrong behind her back. Can's got it here. Driving, trying to get it to Sarah Clark, struggling with it. Travel on Sarah Clark. That is, I think, a 4th turnover in a row on this Lady Panther squad. And this man-to-man defense is absolutely putting the pressure on them. And they are unable to handle that at this point. 52 seconds. I'm sure Coach Sweeney can't wait for this 52 seconds to be over to get his team into a huddle before the 4th quarter and regroup. It's a 5-point game, 39-34. Lady Panthers still in the lead. Bradley Linton going to come out top. It's a 2-3 zone now, not the 3-2. Redmond's got it, guarded by Armstrong. Linton from the free throw line. Good, Bradley Linton. Her first bucket ahead to Clark. Clark working 1-on-2, finds Brown in the corner. They've got to just get a shot off. They haven't gotten a shot in so long. I think Linton called for the foul. It is number 2, Briley Linton called for the foul. Her first. Crawford, Morris, and Nora Kate Simpson checking in. I believe that's the team's 4th foul of the half. Can out top, working on Nora Kate Simpson. She's in the lane, driving off. Couldn't get it to go, but draws the foul. Nice aggressive move. They needed somebody to be aggressive and get in the lane there. Who are they calling the foul on? Number 2 again, Briley Linton called for the foul. Team's 5th, her 2nd. Brooklyn Can at the line. Brooklyn knocks down the first. Brooklyn's a 65% free throw shooter, one of the tops on the team. Richie and Gregory checking in. Clark and Armstrong checking out. 12 seconds to go. Coach Sweeney doesn't want a cheap 4th foul late. There's Morris with the rebound, trying to get it ahead. Nora Kate Simpson is there. She's driving it up the right side. Bucket good with 5 seconds to go. Can trying to get it quickly. 3, 2, 1 runner. That's nowhere near. Nora Kate Simpson scoring the bucket there after Brooklyn Can had knocked down 2 free throws. (40-38). Guys, it's a brand new ball game. It was a 16-point advantage about 4 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter when Sarah Clark and Janice Armstrong went to the bench in foul trouble. I said, this is the critical moment of this ball game. Can everybody else hold this thing together? They couldn't. And we now have a 2-point ball game as Nelson County has got it all rolling right now on a huge run against this Lady Panther squad. So what was a comfortable lead is now a brand new ball game. Wow. We've seen a lot of good basketball here in this tournament. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. (14 points for Macy Runner, 9 of them in the 3rd quarter. And Macy Runner trying to take over this ball game, will her team into the region championship game. Really not a lot going on with the rest of the squad. Wilson has not scored in the second half. Grabbert has not scored. Redmond has not scored. It's basically Morris and Runner, and then Linton scored late, and Nora Kate Simpson scored late. Oh, diagonal pass, cross court, back diagonally. Oh, Janice Armstrong with the steal. Big players making big plays. Here we are, early 4th quarter. And are they going back to a zone look? That is insanity. Coach Menifee, are you kidding me? And there's going to be a foul called as there was a screen set and run through I believe you've got a foul on number 35, Avery Wilson. And it looks like they've gone to a 1-3-1 look. Now they've gone back to their man look. There we go, Coach Menifee. You gave this Lady Panther squad so much trouble. Oh, they didn't guard there. Brooklyn can, though, couldn't get it to go. Sarah Clark with a left-hand bucket and a foul. Sarah Clark had not scored since early in the second quarter. And there she is with the rebound and the putback. Her 10th rebound of the ball game, her 10th point of the ball game. Double-double time, as usual, for Clark, and she'll go to the line. And that one's good. Clark, an 82% free throw shooter. Runner in the corner, mid-ranger for two. Wilson can't get it to go. There's Clark with the rebound. And there was some incidental contact. There was no foul. Clark had a hold of the basketball. Both girls had a hold of the ball. And it's Grabbert who goes down hard on her back. Good rebound from Clark, her 11th. Lady Panther basketball, 43-38, a 5-point lead after the three-point play from Sarah Clark, kind of changing the momentum. So a steal from Armstrong, three-point play from Clark, and again, hanging in there. Kyra Grabbert is a tough kid, and she really, that has been her MO for years, is her toughness, defensive ability, and she hops up there. Boy, that hurt. She landed squarely on the tailbone area. So 7:14 to go here. Lady Panther basketball as they got the ball here. Full court man pressure look here. And they're they get it to Brooklyn Can. Nice job off the inbounds. A little screen and roll between her and Sarah Clark. Working against Avery Wilson as Can. And again, Can struggled last year in these situations handling the basketball, but doing a better job right here. Oh, open for three. On the way, off the mark. There's Sarah Clark getting another rebound. Back out to Janice Armstrong. She's going to reset. Cross court, Brooklyn Brown open. She's going to drive now. Gets it to the lane. They're going to call a foul on the floor. That's on Shayla Redmond. Her first. Team 7th. That's going to be one in the bonus for Brooklyn Brown. Brown on a really good free throw shooting team. Not the best free throw shooter. Again, she's really played better over the last several weeks, but the free throw shooting not her strength. But she'll have a one in the bonus situation here. Again, Sarah Clark getting another rebound to keep that possession alive off the three-point miss from Can. And again, if she's open, she does need to fire. First one good. Nice job, Brooklyn Brown. Again, a 38% free throw shooter, but in big moments, she made two in the last minute of that ball game against Central Hardin District Championship that really helped seal that ball game. The second one off the mark. Oh, what a great move, Brooklyn Can to get to it. Brown driving again in the lane, one hand, can't get it to go. Grabbert knocking it away. She runs it down and gets it to Wilson, who can't handle it. She runs it down as well, so there it goes. So over the top runner's got it. She's got numbers there, finds Morris. Morris scores it, great pass. Morris with the bucket. Brooklyn Can has it over half court. 44-40 Lady Panthers, 6:20 to go. She drives off 1 foot off the glass. Beautiful take, Brooklyn Can. She's got 7 points on the ball game. Her average is 9. Oh, quickly to Grabbert. Grabbert with the bucket. Her first bucket, she's got 4 points, 46-42. The pace is torrid right now. 6 minutes to go. It's almost like a trip to the region championships on the line here. Oh, yeah, it is. There goes Can. Oh, she should have taken that shot. Knocked away. Lady Panthers have it. Gregory shuffles her feet. She made the shot. She looks incredulous, but the call was correct. She took 2 steps when she caught the ball. As she wanted to drive it, she needed to just push off. She is totally not understanding, but she shuffled the feet for sure on that. It'll be turned back over. She made the shot, made a great move off the pump fake, but shuffled the feet. She's done that a couple times tonight, struggling maybe to handle the ball. Again, just a freshman in such a huge moment, playing so many good minutes here. Ooh, there was a travel as well, but not called. Grabbert inside. She's now got 6, 46, 44, 5:25 to go. This one's coming down to the wire, folks. Screen and roll. Richie, into Gregory. Can't get it to go. Clark fighting for it. Can't get it. It's going to go back the other way. And Harper Gregory has turned her ankle on somebody. Brooklyn Can helping her to her feet. She's saying, I can't get up. Can pulls her up anyway. It's Brooklyn's like, we need you, Harper. We need you on the floor. But she rolled that ankle as she drove to the basket there. And she's going to have to be helped off the floor. Kristen Richie's going to check in to take her place. You could see the pain on her face as she was sitting on the floor. Her teammate trying to encourage her, picks her up. That's probably not the thing to do, but just to make her teammate know, you're going to be okay. We need you. You can do this. Well, not in this case. When you're injured, you got to come out of there, and I know Harper Gregory's tough, and she'd do anything to get back on the floor, but right now she's going to have to be attended to by the training staff from E-Town and North Hardin, who's hosting here tonight. They've got they're giving Coach Sweeney an opportunity to get back on the floor as he helped carry Harper Gregory off the floor to the training area. So 5:17 to go, 46-44. Nelson County with an opportunity to tie it up or take the lead. That has not been true since about 3 minutes into this ball game there in the first quarter. And, wow, what a turnaround, what a turn of events. There's Redmond with it out top. Woo, nearly knocked away by Clark. Linton has it. Briley Linton back to Redmond. Redmond to Linton. 2-3 zone now. Inside there's Grabbit working on Richie. She can't get it to go. Wow. Might have been over the back by Grabber, but Brown gets the rebound. Brooklyn Brown coming through there. They get it to Can, blocked by Morris. Clark gets the rebound, trying to get it to Richie. Knocked away by Redmond. Turnover again. Linton now to bring the ball up the floor. Runner was open. Clark gets there. 2-3 zone. They've been doing a good job getting it to Morris and Grabbert inside in the last couple of minutes. They do it again, getting it to Morris. She's definitely – whoa, I thought they had called a foul. They call held ball on that. Man, that was a tough call there. The possession goes to the Lady Cardinals. She's got to get it in. She does to Redmond just over the outstretched arm of Brooklyn Brown. Linton's got it. Oh, they left her open. Redmond off the mark. Linton's got it. That was a chance for the lead right there. Oh, Linton picks up her dribble. She's in some trouble there. She gets it to Morris, who's guarded by Richie. She drives on Clark. They're going to call a foul on Clark. Coach Menifee upset with Kaya Grabbert for something. Not taking advantage of an opportunity that seems to have been there maybe. I think Wilson's going to get back in and probably take Grabbert out. Morris now with a chance to tie this thing with 2 free throws. That one just off the mark. Morris can't get it to go. She's made 3 free throws tonight. She's got 13 points on the ball game. Runner has 14. As those two have really done all the damage. That one is an air ball. Unfortunate. Big moment there. Morris not able to handle that one. Again, it's just at times, again, this Lady Cardinal squad struggles. And so that was just another example of just something kind of unexplainable. They're going to call a foul on Redmond as she tried to run through a double team and ran over Sarah Clark. No, they called on Clark, who was setting the screen, and Redmond ran over Clark. There's no way that could be called. They're saying, I see the official explaining it, that Clark was moving into that situation. So a bad call. Yeah, and it's called on Clark, which is what I thought they were saying. Clark was the one that got run over. That's her 4th. With 3:56 to go in the game, she has 4 fouls. Both teams have 8, so we're both in the bonus right now. Since that was an offensive foul, then that is going to go not as a 1 in the bonus situation. Redmond outside. Oh, Clark makes a steal. Ahead to Brooklyn Can. Nice leak out from Can. She's got to pull it back. Wow, gets it across court to Armstrong. 3 on the way. Off the mark. Good rebound from Runner. She's got 8 rebounds now, working against Brooklyn Can. This has been a 46-44 ball game for a while. Grabbert in the post, going over Richie. Unable to get it to go. Clark right there battling for it. This time it's going to be called on Morris. And that will be 1 in the bonus now. And Sarah Clark going to the line. That is not an offensive foul. It's a foul on the rebound. So Clark with her 13th rebound, and this thing is fast and furious. Clark, again, an 81.6% free throw shooter. The Lady Panthers will be in the double bonus from here out, but this is one in the bonus right here. So huge for the Lady Panthers. And again, no hesitation for Sarah Clark. That free throw rhythm is ingrained in what she does, and again, to the tune of 81% free throw shooting. And there it is again. Rattles around and in. Sarah Clark. She's got 13 points, 13 rebounds. Sure, she'd love to have a few more of each before this thing is over. 3:17 and counting, 48-44. Lady Panthers in the lead. Honestly, the way they have defended has been the thing that's keeping them in this. They really need stops here to keep this Lady Cardinals. Knocked away by Kristen Richie as Olivia Morris couldn't handle the entry pass. Great idea, but just not executed. And here comes Armstrong up. Runner's going to challenge her pretty quickly. Clark just above the high post. Handoff. Armstrong pulls it back out. 2:49 to go, guarded by Runner. Cross court, wow, terrible idea. And Sarah Clark has just fouled out of the ball game. That is a horrible pass from Armstrong, trying to go cross court to Clark. And she's trying to save her teammate and save the team from losing possession there. But that is the pass, the horrible idea of a pass from out at the sideline all the way diagonally across the court. Really no chance to get that thing in there. So Sarah Clark with 13 and 13 will check out of the ball game, and their major presence on the floor no longer on the floor. Harper Gregory out with an ankle problem. We've got Ashlyn Can checking back into the lineup. It's 48-44 Lady Panthers. And again, even with Clark out, with Gregory out, and Gregory again with 14 points, the leading scorer for this squad on the ball game, she's out as well. All it would take is a couple of good possessions from this Lady Panther squad to win this ball game. We're down to 2:34 to go. They've got to defend, but they left Shayla Redmond wide open. She's off the mark, though. Ashlyn Can fighting for it. Brooklyn Can comes up with it. She's trying to push the ball. She pulls back. She picked up her dribble, gets it to Brooklyn Brown, cross court to Janice Armstrong. Oh, boy, she almost lost it. I think Coach Sweeney needs a timeout. His girls are a little hurried right now. Can's got it out top. We're down to 2:10. Can driving all the way. Finds Ashlyn Can, who drives in the lane, dishes to Armstrong, working against Redmond. Again, this man-to-man defense has made things really difficult on the Lady Panthers. Coach Sweeney calling out instructions here. Almost stolen. Armstrong got it back. It rolls over the rim. Armstrong making a big play. She's got 11. Timeout called. 30-second timeout. Coach Sweeney, 50-44. They're up 6 with 1:51 to go. And again, just trying to hang on here, especially with two of their key pieces out right now. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, and Black Branch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Casey Taylor, Kyler Barkley, Brandon Dennis, Isabella Robbins, and Jack Houston. 151, 6-point advantage for the Lady Panthers, hanging in there to this point. This game is by no means over, and Macy Runner's going to pick up the ball here eventually. I guess the ball is considered in play. She's got it now. 150 and counting. The clock is what we're working against if you're a Panther fan. And Runner's got it. Kind of a fall away. Beautiful. Man, it's so pretty. She's got one of the nicest releases on her shot that you'll find anywhere. Oh, cross court. Stolen by Redmond. Redmond's going to have a layup. Bucket good. Shayla Redmond. Only her 5th point of the night. Ashlyn Can now has it. She's getting it up over half court. There's Brown with it. just a 2-point game, 50-48. Brooklyn going in, can't get it to go. Foul on Olivia Morris. Her 4th, team's 10th, and the best remaining free throw shooter for this Lady Panther squad is at the line. It's Brooklyn 65%. She knocked down 2 earlier in this quarter. First one is good. Nice shooting, Brooklyn 51-48, 1:19 to go. The turnover and bucket big for the Lady Cardinals. And another one off the front of the rim and in as they climb over the front of the rim, as did Janice Armstrong's last floater in the lane. 1:14 to go. Cross court, Grabbert wants it. I thought she was going to take it. She steps back. She wants that 3. Knocked it down. Wow. Big time shot, big time player. Kyra Grabbert wanted that 3. She wanted that 3. She set up, caught the pass. Defender ran at her. She sidestepped with the dribble and launched. She wanted that 3 when she first set her feet outside the three-point arc. That is huge. Man, that's the kind of player you want on your squad, a player who wants the ball when it's clutch time, when it's the most important moments of the ball game. So, again, the Lady Panthers have not trailed or been tied since about 3 minutes into the ball game. They were down 7-2 and then took a 10-7 lead. And it was tied at 10-10 again at that point. They have not trailed or been tied since then. 52-51, they're still up by 1, Lady Panthers. Would also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So if you're Coach Donnie Sweeney, they need points, obviously. They're not going to win this thing with 52 points. They're going to have to either get to the line and make free throws. They're going to have a good offensive set where they can score the basketball. The issue right now for Coach Sweeney is getting the ball up the court. Without Sarah Clark's size to help them in that process, and it's been Sarah Clark working with Brooklyn Can in a lot of these cases. This is a bit of a dicey proposition here. They need the ball in the hands of Janice Armstrong if possible. And so here's Coach Sweeney, who's drawn something up to get the ball inbounds and to try to get the ball up the floor. Thrown in the corner to Brooklyn Can. She was fouled, honestly. She gets it to Armstrong. Great job, Coach Sweeney and the girls, to get that ball up the floor off of a set look. Oh, boy. Thrown into the back court as Armstrong tried to get it to Brooklyn Can. She'd run herself into the corner, had Armstrong. She was doubled in the corner, trapped. Tried to throw it out to Brooklyn Can, and it was overthrown. Can was not where Armstrong thought she was. And here we are, 55 seconds. Lady Cardinals need a bucket. They need points. It's 52-51. They're down 1 right here. Shayla Redmond has the ball. She's going to work. And now the Lady Panthers go to a man-to-man look. They've been in a 3-2 or a 2-3 all game long. They go to a man look right here. Beautiful motion. Oh, beautiful block. Brooklyn Brown blocking Macy Runner on the drive. 38 seconds now. 1-point lead. Morris driving. She's got an opportunity. Bucket and a 1-point lead for the Lady Cardinals. Quickly inbounds. Coming up the floor is Can. She's doubled in the corner. Needs to get it. Timeout called. Wow, I think they've got a foul before the timeout's called by Coach Sweeney. They're going to have a talk about it. Oh, they're going to give them the timeout. There was a foul called by one of the officials. Coach Sweeney had called a timeout. That would have sent Brooklyn Can to the line. Lady Panthers' best free throw shooter. So the first lead for this Lady Cardinal squad in a long, long time. This is Hardin County Education Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is this division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 program sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. We'd also like to thank our other live sports coverage sponsors: Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, Black Ranch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. 25 seconds, folks. Lady Panthers have possession. They're down 1 for the first time since midway through the first quarter. Lady Panthers are down. They do not have Sarah Clark on the floor. They do not have Harper Gregory available, as I see her sitting in tears in a chair over in the training area, just dying to be out on the floor with her teammates. Such a competitor, and just killing her. It's I'm sure killing a lot of folks that they don't have her on the floor. It will be Richie, Brooklyn Brown, Janice Armstrong, and Taylor Broughton on the floor for the Lady Panthers here. One good possession. That's all it would take to win this ball game. So they need a good possession here. Struggling to get it in bounds, and it's knocked out of bounds. It goes back to the Lady Cardinals. Brooklyn Brown tried to get it to Brooklyn Ken, who was double teamed. She had Armstrong right in front of her. Could have thrown her a little bounce pass. But that did not happen. The ball was knocked loose, and it goes off of Brooklyn Can's leg, and it's 53-52. Olivia Morris is going to check back in for her free throw shooting, I would suspect. 24 seconds to go, 1 point advantage. This game is by no means over, that's for sure. This Lady Cardinal squad has just led an amazing and furious comeback from down 16 points halfway through the third quarter, as they have now dominated the latter portions of this ball game. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Casey Taylor, Kyler Barkley, Brandon Dennis, Isabella Robbins, and Jack Houston. Also like to thank again NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing the live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Wow. Lady Panthers going man-to-man full court here. I'd be really concerned. There's nobody back deep. I'd be really concerned if someone breaking into the basket and having an opportunity for an uncontested layup off of this inbounds look. And they get it inbounds to Grabbert. Thrown over the head of Runner. It's going to be Armstrong knocking into Runner. Armstrong's fourth, and I think that's the 10th foul. That'll be 2 free throws for Macy Runner. Macy Runner is the best free throw shooter on this Nelson County squad at 78% from the line. It's been all her here in the second half, along with Olivia Morris. But she's got 16 points on the game, 11 on the second half. And so Macy Runner, again, trying to will her team, and these 2 free throws would do a lot to making that happen, willing her team into this region final or region championship game. Knocks down a pair. Macy Runner. Another timeout called. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Winding Springs Luxury Living, located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street. Also available Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Available for your recycling needs. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Their team has the knowledge and skill and training to safely and effectively eliminate your pest control problems. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made easy. Brooklyn Can gets it quickly up the floor for the Lady Panthers here. Not looking to waste time. She's going to go in for the left-handed shot. It was not a great shot. Just did not have an opportunity to get it there. Runner now has it. This thing has got to be over as Brooklyn Can on the foul. And now the Nelson County fans can celebrate a 3-point game with 5 seconds remaining. It would require Macy Runner missing a pair for the Lady Panthers to have an opportunity here just to tie the ball game. And just don't see it. Macy Runner, 78% free throw shooter, seems to have ice in her veins and is really playing great here in the second half. And that's automatic. Macy Runner and the Nelson County Lady Cards Folks, I wasn't a believer, and they played an amazing end of the ball game, starting with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They absolutely took over this ball game. They're up 5 here with 5 seconds to go. Janice Armstrong has it. She's going to launch from half court just off the mark. Runner with the rebound. And this thing, folks, is over. And the Nelson County crowd is going to storm the court. At least the students section will. And they're going to celebrate with their ladies after an amazing 16-point come-from-behind victory. They'll win by 5. The Lady Panthers certainly had some great opportunities to win this ball game. They had a 16-point lead, but faced a lot of adversity, including Harper Gregory injury, including Sarah Clark fouling out of the ball game. When Clark and Armstrong went out of the ball game in the third quarter, everything turned at that point. When you take the 2 best players off the floor, the game just turned completely, and they just couldn't wrestle. The Lady Panthers couldn't wrestle that momentum back. So we're going to have the presentation of 2 all-region tournament players for the Lady Panthers here as their season has come to an end. Ella Thompson, the lone senior on the squad, didn't see action tonight. That's her last ball game in a Lady Panther uniform. So Ella, congrats. We really love Ella. She's fantastic. I'm the golf coach at Central Hardin. She's a golfer on that Lady Panther girls golf squad. So just love getting to know Ella, and she will not be in a Panther uniform on the basketball court again. So kudos to her. And I know this is super disappointing for all of them over there on that sideline. Just didn't go their way down the stretch. It's got to be Clark and Armstrong, I would think, maybe Gregory. So Sarah Clark, part of the All-Region 5 tournament team. Incredible class, Sarah Clark, smiling there with her. She's got to be just brokenhearted, but smiling there as she's receiving her trophy, and just an absolute gem. And then Harper Gregory, who is not able to receive her twin, Emerson Gregory, is going to receive that for her as she is got an ankle or foot injury. I guess they could roll her out here. I mean, the poor thing has played some great basketball in the last game and this game. Her sister Emerson's going to get that for her, and so tough, and just hope for her that all will be well. Her season's over. She'll have time to rehab and get that ankle or foot injury pulled together. But tears, as usual, for the losing squads at this point in the season, especially when they really felt like they had a chance to advance to the Sweet 16. But just an amazing performance. Will to win from this Nelson County Lady Cards squad. I think, obviously, Macy Runner, but I think back to a possession where Kaya Grabbert, who scored 9 points tonight, had 2 rebounds. Grabbert is standing at the three-point line. She's a good three-point shooter on the season. Kaya Grabbert, 35%, so she's a good three-point shooter. She's usually a player that plays around the basket, though. But she is standing outside that and looking for a cross-court pass. She's set and ready. She wants that shot late in the game, and she's like, I'm taking this shot. Just confidence, just oozing off of her. She catches the pass. The defender runs at her, takes one dribble to the side, and just buries the three. Huge moment in the game for this Lady Cardinal squad, and then Macy Runner did the rest of the work from the free throw line. A great season for the Lady Panthers. Can't say enough about the job Coach Donnie Sweeney did there. I think circumstances just kind of worked against them there. A couple of bad fouls from Sarah Clark and Janice Armstrong put them on the bench in the third, and it just went down the tubes from that moment. So we are done with game one, but don't go away, or don't go too far anyway. We're about 54 minutes from our second semifinal matchup between the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin and the Banshees of Bardstown Bethlehem. So we will return. Again, this has been Paul Gray with Hardin County TV, and we will come back with a second semifinal in about 50 minutes. We'll be back for a pregame show in about 45. See you later, folks.